when I see Ron descending on me with a cut, I'm going to cross my knives. As I zone away from that hand, I'm going to push this one away, and I'm going to chop that one off. If I stay here, he's going to stick me. So this one doesn't push. And when you push, it helps you get your step. So as you push, you step. Now, from here, if you got a Bowie knife, you're in a good position to chop from here, right? Bang! And you cut his arm off. Or from here, you're in a good position to thrust if you got a dagger. Now, from where I was right there, when this one clears, I go right over his arm into his neck. Now, somebody really good will probably lift that arm. And if they lift the arm, just peel off and stab him again, okay? Especially if you got a double-edged knife. If he lifts his arm, cut down and stick him again. Even if you only get in a couple inches, here, if you stick that in the armpit a couple inches and jump out, he's in a world of hurt. You can cut all those nerves. You're going to give him a suitcase full of pain right there on the spot. He'll have no place to put that pain. So the one thing is, when you see this big cut coming here, and you can get your knives crossed, that one's got to push, okay? If you could push this side, but you run into that, okay? So if you do push this side, you're going to have to, sometimes you may not be able to step this way, so you may have to push this way. When you do, be wary of that. Now again, if you pick this up and you pass it, now you can stab him again, all right? So what you want to remember is, when you reach out, now you got to be careful you don't faint, because if you reach out, it cuts you with the backhand. The other one. Yeah, that's what I'll do. When I see you, if I go like this and you do that, I'll go here and I'll step there and cut you. So I'll come here and faint, and then step over here and take off your hand. So you got to be careful. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, I didn't move. See what I did wrong? When I did that, I have to move. You wait for it. You wait for it. You wait for it, and then you move. Okay? These are light trainers. If you don't move quickly, he's going to stick you. All he has to do, when my arm comes down here like this, he just has to go like that. I can shoot this knife right there. I shoot it in his arm. Here, look at that. Take his elbow off. I'll take his face. Shoot it underneath, okay? But if he catches my arm and pushes me, see that? Now, I don't have this. I don't have that. He's pinning me. So the main thing in here is to push back into him. Pin him and push towards that hip. So you can push back into his face, or you can push into his hip as you step. Now, see how I pinned him there? It's hard, isn't it, to move? So the way you train this is, you don't reach out for it. You're working here, you're working here, you're working here, you're working here, and you get that. So what I was looking for is, I just want to get out. And I take in here and I take my chop and I come out. Now, I'll come back to this again and again and again. Having a good knife that can do a lot of damage is a huge advantage in a knife fight. Anytime, you can do it on this side too. You get here, and so it can come from either way. This one, when you're leading, this side's forward, and it's a little easier to do this. Okay? This one's going to require a step. Now that step is both a blessing and a curse. It's slow, but it takes you, it takes you away from that hand when I step here. Now, I got my chop, got my stab, got my under the arm stab, but it's a little slower. So if you're leading here and he comes to the other hand, yeah, you can do it, but you have to step, and it's risky because it's slow. So make sure that you can make that. You know, wait for it till you see it coming and you think it's committed. Because again, if he faints it, he's going to come over and cut you with the back hand. Now, that's another good part of the drill though. Get used to a fail-safe. If you come here, get used for him to return. Now, if he comes up here and it's a fake, instantly stick your hand in. Right there. So you're already here. Snap. Snap on his eye. 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 And if it's a fake, then just push it in. You can also go from 1 to 2. And that takes a lot of skill. And you have to keep moving. And you almost have to go forward in a circular way. So he comes here, I have to circle. Pass, pass, pass it. Come on. And this is all round reversed. I don't know what Ron's going to do. You get used to this though. It's a change-up. Sometimes you come here. Maybe you don't have time to fight. Maybe you have to come here and take them out, okay? So it's good to have them in your bag of tricks. You don't use it exclusively. Every time he descends on me, I don't do this because he'll catch that. He'll key to that. Sometimes I'll stand up. Sometimes I'll move in. Sometimes I'll come here. Sometimes I'll come there. Sometimes I'll pass it. Sometimes I'll leave it. Sometimes I'll get it here. Now, you have to do a little violent to make this work. There, I know Ron's speed. If I catch here like this, and I don't do anything, I'm going to eat it. So from here, that's where that chop works. If you can't chop him, push your edge into him. Hard, disrupt his balance. From here, push him, then stab from the other side. Here, push him, then stab him or cut him. If you can't get the chop, at least get your blade or your hand on him. You've got to disrupt him somehow, or he's coming again with that other side. That's how you use two knives and an X block. With a katana and a wakizashi, it'd be like this. It'd be my wakizashi here, and I would hold him and cut. Maybe I would pass him with my katana and cut him with my wakizashi and then stab him. You can use it, but like I often say, you have to use it judiciously.